Castle Fairfax looks so nice in the snow. If only we could live there.
Perhaps that could be arranged.
For centuries, this academy trained the most supremely gifted sons and daughters of Albion.
Everyone has their breaking point, and I will find yours.
The last time I killed you, it tore my heart out. Of course, you were only a child. But then, so was I.
You have passed the test. Your rewards are the opportunity to confront your enemy, and the means to destroy him.
Okay, we've already done this twice. It's hero time.
I think this bloke, the thief, is a pirate called Reaver. He runs the port of Bloodstone to the southwest.
And you got this from some drunk?
Yeah, he sailed with Reaver for years. Said they captured hundreds of ships.
Doesn't mean he's a hero. Lots of pirates capture ships.
Reaver takes down galleons with one bullet. High winds, rough seas, a mile away, doesn't matter. He picks off the captain. The more impossible the shot, the quicker the crew surrenders.
Impressive. But we're not trying to make Lucien surrender.
Wouldn't it be nice if we could use that handy-dandy teleporter to get to the fourth hero? Well, that's too bad. Because it doesn't work like that. Apparently that one only goes so far. So now we gotta let the will user power up his teleporter so we can go over there. Because it's never that easy.
I went back to the temple for a while. Same old nonsense. Ignorant men trying to tell everyone how to live their lives based on books written 1,000 years ago.
Right. And nothing that ancient could possibly contain any wisdom.
Hey, these aren't old kingdom schematics that teach you how to build guns that shoot lightning. It's a load of superstitious nonsense that never helped anybody. And if you swallow it all, it can get you killed.
We may actually be in agreement there. I want the two of you to watch my back.
Oh, sure. We'll do all the work while you sit down. Let me know when it's my turn for a break, will you? Is that a shard?
Amazing, isn't it?
A sunset's amazing. That thing's a bloody nightmare.
I know we haven't really gotten to it yet, but Wraithmarsh is my favorite region of Fable 2. Not only is the music really creepy and eerie, but the enemies and the backstory behind the region itself is really good for bringing in that creepy vibe.
Can you hear me?
Well, well, well. What have we got here? Is it alive? You had a dog with you there, like. It ran off into the fog. The banshees will have it by now. Aye, you've seen the last of that mongrel, I can tell you. Here, you from Bloodstone, eh? No, you ain't got the stink of it about you. 'Tis a wicked place. Would be burnt to the ground if there was any justice. So, what do I do about you? Reckon I'll burn you as well. No, please!
You should be able to hear me now. You're alive. The Culler's Gate malfunctioned, and Hammer and Garth were sent back to the Guild. You've made it to Wraithmarsh, but you're on your own for now. Well, you're not entirely on your own, but Hammer and Garth cannot reach you. Be wary. The fog here is unnatural. Somehow it dampens the Guild seal. Bloodstone is on the far side of the marshes. I suggest you head there, quickly. Something in the marsh is controlling the fog and using it against you. You need to find the source and destroy it.
Okay, Banshees. Let's talk about Banshees. Banshees are amazing enemies, not really because they're hard to fight, but because it's fun to fight them. And they use this little-known thing called psychological warfare.
You're a hero, taking orders from a blind woman. Don't you have a mind of your own?
Well done. But be careful. There may be more, so stay on your guard. This used to be Oakvale, though it has changed radically since I saw it last, and that was a long time ago. It has seen many a cruel deed. 600 years ago, bandits attacked the village and burned it to the ground. The survivors rebuilt their lives, only to have them destroyed a second and final time. A new threat came from within. A reckless young villager made a deal with the forces of Shadow, who took the lives of every other resident as payment. All of his family, all of his friends, everyone he loved. And now, the marsh has engulfed the village, and Oakvale is nothing but a bitter memory.
Come with me, my love. I am your bride. I still think your father's death is your fault. One day, she will betray you in revenge.
Very impressive. Few survive Banshee attacks. You're nearly there, nearly safe. The town centre is over the next rise.
Oi, love! You got business with Reaver? He's through the back.
Well, hello there. Always a nice surprise to have company. I don't get many visitors to my little coastal paradise. Especially ones who might well redefine a man's concept of paradise. And a brilliant conversationalist. I look forward to hours of scintillating pillow talk. On the rare occasions that people make it through Wraithmarsh, they're lost, confused, scared. But not you. You are looking for someone. And if you're looking for someone in Bloodstone, let's be honest, you're looking for me. But I'm afraid I hate wasting time on nobodies.
Reaver sucks. And I can confidently say that I think most people agree with me on this. But we have to deal with him. So it's side quest time.
That's it. Scoot, off you go. Vamos, geweg, allez-vous-en.
There's nothing for it. We need his help, and he wants to play his little game. So you must play it. Or Lucien will soon get what he wants. With the Cullis Gate inoperable, Wraithmarsh cuts you off from the rest of the world. If you need to leave Bloodstone, perhaps a sea captain would give you passage.
To save us all some time, and especially since we haven't got through Reaver's part yet, both of these side quests were fetch quests. The first one involved getting dead body parts to resurrect some woman because some guy wanted to make a dead person fall in love with him. And the other one was just dumb. I don't even feel like talking about it.
You are now famous enough to use the scary laugh expression. You are now famous enough to use the kiss my ass expression. You and your deeds are the talk of Bloodstone. If nothing else, you will have piqued Reaver's curiosity.
You're back! My men are positively buzzing with interest. Who is this person, they ask? Have heroes come back to Albion? And blah, 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 and so on and so forth, and I really don't care. You see, while you were out making your name a hovel-hold word, I discovered that you recently waltzed right out of Lucien's spire. So, unless I miss my guess, and incidentally I never miss, you want me to help you waltz back in there and take him down. Tempting. Who knows what lovelies he has secreted away in there? But here's the problem. You've done all sorts of impressive things, and yet you haven't really done anything that benefits me. But wait, perhaps there is something you can do for me. There's a certain item I need returned to its rightful owners in Wraithmarsh. They live in an enchanting place called the Shadow Court.
Say it with me, everyone, because it can never be that easy.
And while my associates here have their uses, most aren't terribly reliable. So, how about this? You run this little errand for me, and then I'll assist you in your quest for vengeance or riches or whatever it is that floats your particular boat. The item I need returned is just there. See? See that little objet d'art?
We unfortunately need to do a little bit of Reaver backstory. So Reaver's like 200 years old, and not in a my anime protagonist is actually 200 years old, even though they look like they're 5 type of way, but in a that stupid thing that we picked up is actually a sacrificial vessel, because Reaver decided to make a deal with the Shadow Court, which makes him immortal. But guess what? He has to sacrifice someone using the seal, so he sends dumb people down there to sacrifice their youth. And I'm not stupid. Because whenever you go down there, there's somebody else. So you can either trade your own youth or theirs. Would I trade my youth for random strangers? No.
Welcome. 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 One of you carries the Dark Seal. But there are two. Only one is required. You must choose. Quickly.
Please, I just want to see my parents again. What? No. You can't do this. Please, don't. What? What's happened to me? No!
That was a difficult decision, but you are alive and strong, and that is what matters most. Go back to Riva. I imagine your return to Riva will be eventful. Once we have Riva, your path leads straight to Lucian. There will be no going back.
We're done. And you're sure that it'll look like me?
Exactly like you, sir. In 3 months, the picture will be developerized and...
3 months? That's no good. And looking as youthful and spirited as ever. Aren't you a tricky one? Good for you. You have my eternal thanks for delivering that troublesome seal. Now, I have a confession to make. While you were away, it occurred to me that Lucian is probably a bit miffed that you wandered off without his permission. Maybe miffed enough to part with a large heap of gold to get you back. And you know what? I was right. So, as fun as all this has been, I'm afraid I must now return you to the spire. Lucian's men will be here at any moment. All right, what exactly was that?
Riva, the city's under attack! By a bloody army! Lucian's men! Dozens of the buggers! And the guy in charge is yelling at his men, "Find this Riva!"
Me? Lucian and I had a gentleman's agreement. How dare he betray me? And just when I was in the middle of trying to betray you! How inconvenient. I recommend we flee down this rather handy escape tunnel.
Sorry to spoil it for you guys, but he's in the third game too. Hooray! I'm so excited!
Lucian is using great shards to transport hundreds of men to Bloodstone. The tunnel. Keep going and find another way out.
I tried to run away from all the enemies because I really didn't want to deal with any more Spire guards. Turns out that was a really bad idea and I almost died. Oh, my bad. Correction. I did die, but I didn't scar because I used the resurrection file thing.
Nearly there. Ah, there's my ship coming in now. The Reaver.
Time for revenge!
I was going to call it Narcissus. There's already one in the registry. One day you can tell your grandchildren of this day, how you fought by the side of the legendary Reaver, how he missed no target. Wait. You can tell them about that. Not that they'll believe.
She was right. They're here. Good to see you again. Hope we didn't miss too much.
Sounded like a massacre. Are all the soldiers gone?
Far away, I hope. I don't know how much more killing I can stand. Balverines and bandits behind every rock and tree, and everyone I killed, 2 more take its place.
All quite fascinating. I'm touched. I'm also leaving. Oh yes. 3, 2, 1. And any other lurking nasties in the tunnel will now have a bit of a headache. Which means I've just saved us all. Aren't I nice? In a few moments I'll be sailing away to safety on my escape ship. So, the way I see it, we're even. Toodaloo.
To destroy it.
Okay, I don't really have much to say about this fight, but a little combat tip, don't really worry about the guards and try to destroy the shard specifically, because if you don't do that, then they just keep on respawning.
Cover me! I must find a way to expose its vulnerable spot. I know it has one. Old Kingdom artifacts respond to the will. I just have to find the right spell. There must be a way. That's it! Long sustained attacks. It's the only way to bring it down.
Hit me.
I've been trained to kill people like you, Aiden.
We did it!
Now that's teamwork.
Yes, such fun. And with that, I'm off. Bye-zy.
You can't leave now. We need you.
Welcome, Reaver.
Delighted to be here, whoever you are. But, as I was saying before the enormous, pointy, flying boulder interrupted, I really must go.
Listen to me. If you do not help us, Lucian will control the world and every person in it.
Well, he's welcome to them. People are a bit overrated, don't you find?
Then who will you sacrifice to the King of Shadows?
Very well. Once I will kill you, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it, hmm? So, what now?
We must gather at the Circle of Heroes. The ritual we will perform there shall provide us with the weapon we need to defeat Lucian.
Oh, this sounds like a barrel of laughs. Blind, eh? I would have preferred mute. What exactly does Lucian want?
Aside from godlike power? That's a tough one.
No. That kind of power is a means, not an end. What does he want to do?
When I knew him, he wanted to resurrect his family. Probably still does. But give a beggar 1,000,000 gold, he'll buy food until he's full. And then he realizes bread isn't the only thing for sale.
Now we can begin. Stand in the center. You represent that which binds the three together. Strength, skill, and will. Together you will call forth the great weapon that will defeat Lucian.
So now we just... do what exactly?
Bloody hell! That hurt.
I agree.
Well, I did enjoy making that pretty light with you, but with that done, what happens now?
I don't know. We crossed beyond the far edge of my knowledge when she stepped into the center.
Wait, where's Teresa?
Well, this can't be good.
Enough power to build a new world, and you waste it trying to save the old one.
You're Lucian.
Open your eyes, Lucian. The ruins of the old kingdom are all around us.
And soon they will be buried under the new kingdom. And you're looking at the new king.
Pretender. Your fall will be hard indeed.
Deal still stands, Lord Lucian. King Lucian.
Oh, Reaver, will you shut it?
In fact, you can have these people for free.
And so I shall. And you as well.
Where is she?
Your fortune-telling friend?
What have you done to her?
I merely listened. I should have gone out into the dark and found your body that night. But I was hasty. I let the bloodline flourish. And you have flourished. But this time is different. The last of the heroic blood will flow out onto this hilltop. Misguided and weak. The last time I killed you, it tore my heart out. Of course, you were only a child. But then, so was I.
Joke's on you, Lord Lucian. You can't beat main character. Oh, frick, I am dead.
Mum and Dad have gone out. You've missed saying goodbye. Come on, get up. It's beautiful outside. Come on. They won't be back for ages.
Wow, what a perfect world where I get everything that I want. My sister's still alive. I'm still alive. Everything is straight to the point. Nah, who needs that?
It's nothing, little sparrow. Go back to sleep. Oh, come on. Get back to bed. There's nothing fun to do here now. Where are you going? Are you mad? It's dangerous out there. Get back inside! You'll get me in so much trouble. Please, go back to bed. I'm scared. Don't go! Please, don't leave me again. I don't want to be alone anymore. Please, we've got a perfect life here. No! Castle Fairfax looks so nice in the snow. If only we could live there.
Perhaps that could be arranged.
For centuries, this academy trained the most supremely gifted sons and daughters of Albion, bound together by the blood that flowed in their veins. Can you feel the power coursing through you?
Father! I could have stopped him!
That was something else. Best crucible in years. A classic performance that will be remembered for all time. Or at least as long as there are people around to remember it.
Everyone has their breaking point, and I will find yours.
The rules cannot be broken. We will take whoever bears the dark seal.
And looking as youthful and spirited as ever. Aren't you a tricky one? Good for you.
The last time I killed you, it tore my heart out. Of course, you're only a child. But then, so was I.
You have passed the test. Your rewards are the opportunity to confront your enemy and the means to destroy him.
Your power is astounding. Twice you've cheated death. Yet your abilities are trivial compared to the infinite power of the Spire, which will soon be mine. Now, sleep. What? What is that? What are you doing? Do you think a mere trinket will save you? Do you think anything can? Stop. Think about what you're doing. I will put an end to chaos. Stop now, you fool! You insect! I order you to stop! Sleep! Sleep! Do you consider that a victory? Your
or merely delaying the inevitable? Oh, I thought it'd never shut up.
Lucian's dead. So, what happens now?
Now, it is time you gained your reward. Your gift for saving the world from a madman's selfish dream. The spire has awakened, and it still has the power to grant one wish. Yours. Come. Take my hand.
It's all right, little sparrow. Don't be afraid.
You stand in the heart of the spire, as the Archon of the Old Kingdom did thousands of years ago. Now it is your turn. Make a wish, but choose wisely, for it will affect all of Albion. Sacrifice. You may choose to revive all those who died in the spire's making. It is a selfless gift. Your only reward will be the gratitude of Albion. Love. Those dearest to you, even your faithful dog, will be restored to life. But their lives come at the cost of the countless innocents who died in building the spire. Or wealth. More gold than you can imagine, to spend on whatever pleases you. But any you loved, and all the spire's prisoners will remain dead, and will not witness your newfound affluence. What will you choose?
I need to rationalize myself here. I chose the wealth ending mostly because I wanted to buy Fairfax Castle and do the quest that comes with that. A lot of people say the wealth ending is dumb because by the time you get to the end of the game, you'll probably have enough money to do whatever you want. And I can understand that, but at the same time, I think the love ending is my least favorite because, yeah, sure, you get your dog back, which is definitely good. But as far as like, oh, the whole quest is to get your sister back, turns out all you get is like a letter. It's like, oh yeah, your sister is fine. And it just like ruins the love ending for me. And your family is not even remotely mentioned in Fable 3, so I would recommend you either choose the self-sacrifice ending or the wealth ending, unless you want to get your dog back, then that's okay.
When you return to land, you will find wealth beyond the measure of man, and those who might declare you selfish or callous will be able to do little but bemoan their losses and seethe with envy.
We heard everything.
Yes, a wish was made, and the world will bear its consequences.
Excellent choice. I'd have done the same.
Have you lost your mind? Reaver agrees with your choice. What happened to you in that ritual? You could have brought back thousands, or at least the people you loved. You gave them up. For what? A bit of gold? I thought I knew you, but bloody hell was I wrong.
I know I mentioned doing the Castle Fairfax quest. That's just simply not going to happen because the video's already 40 minutes and this is the end-all be-all of the series. I'm pretty overwhelmed right now. This is the end of the Fable 2 experience, and this is also the end of the first big video series that I have done in a hot minute. So, thank you, really. Neapolitan out, I guess. I guess we're done.
And now it is time for you to leave. The world is yours to enjoy, but the spire is mine. Be gone.